So guys, in this tutorial I will be showing you that how can we edit group name and group URL, I mean group image, okay, icon image. So you can see that now the group name is Rajan Sharma and last message is hello and group icon you can see. So I will click on it, then I will go here, and now because I am the admin, so I can see this edit group. Okay, I will create a new name like Sharma IT services, and I will click on this save, and you can see name updated. When you will go back, so you can see Sharma IT services, and so guys, you can see that the name is successfully updated. Now if you want to create edit the name, so click on this edit btn, and now let's say if I want to select any image, so now I have this. Okay, so I will click on this upload, and now you can see the progress bar. So first of all it will delete the previous group URL icon, and then it will upload this new one, and after uploading it successfully, now you can see the updated image here. See, it is updated. You will click on it, so you will see the updated name and image here. So guys, this is what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So if you want to implement this in your application, do not skip any part of the video. Watch the complete tutorial, pause the video, you can write down the codes, and for source code visit rajansharma.com. So without wasting time, let's start. So guys, very first of all, what you have to do is you have to create a bottom sheet layout file, and you can see the components that we are using here is a text view, then edit text, and the text view for cancelling, text view for save, and the layout code is quite simple. Okay, you can see we are using a very basic linear layout, inside it a text view, then edit text, then one more text linear layout for making these two text views in a horizontal lineup. Fine. So this was the complete code of this bottom sheet file. You can pause the video, write down the code, or visit rajansharma.com for source code. Then you have to open last m model Java class, and here you have to increase two more variables, which is group URL and string name. Okay, after select these two strings and click on alt plus insert, then getter and setter, control plus A and enter. So after doing that, you will get the getter and setter for these two variables here. Okay, then after that you have to do is you can simply open your group info. Okay, and open XML file of group info and simply create a text view of edit group. Okay, here you can see we have this text view, and its XML code is here. So after adding this text view, open your group info Java class, and this time when user will click on this edit group info, so we will show that bottom sheet, and so the user will be able to edit the name of the group. Okay, so very first of all declare a variable for that text view, and then after that inside on create you have to give its reference here, and after giving the reference simply implement a set on click listener. So edit group TV, set on click listener, new view on click listener, then simply we will show a show edit text, show edit sheet. Inside it edit sheet we will simply handle the bottom sheet. Okay, you can see I am giving its reference here, then simply give the reference of the components that we are using inside that bottom sheet. After that, when user will click on the cancel btn, so we will simply dismiss the dialog, and when user will click on save, so what exactly we will do, we will simply run this part of code. But before that, one more thing, open your group name. Okay, and here you have to do a minor change like last m model, set last m, send first message, or last model, just leave the place for this time. Fine guys, or if you want, so you can save the time like created on and all these things, but for now I'm just leaving it null. And then set name, group name, set url download.toString, and you have to store that value in this reference last m reference address, set value last model, and the reference for last m model is also simple. Here you can see it is a database reference for firebase. So after doing this part of code, you can simply edit the information here, and we will only create a map for updating the name, and we will store new name as a value, and firebase database get instance get reference child last m address update children map, and inside this when the task is successful, so we will simply dismiss the dialog and show a toast message that name updated. After that, we have to write these 4 5 lines of code for handling the bottom sheet, I mean the appearance of bottom sheet on the screen, how it will come up, how it will go down. Okay, so after doing this, user will be able to update the name of the group, and then you have to open group bh. So you can show the latest updated name. So you can see that this is a method set group. Okay, declare a variable of reference, database reference, which is last mref, and then inside this set group method you have to give its reference. After that, simply we will use add value event listener method for fetching the latest name and URL of the group. So you can see last name reference, child, pass address, add value event listener, new value event listener. If snapshot exists, simply write this. We have to fetch four values from database. Okay, so we will simply last mtv, set last m, name tv, name, and the relative time is a method that you have to call, and Picasso we will simply fetch this group URL. Okay, and here you have to comment these three lines. Okay, otherwise you will not see the updated name of the group, and simply last name tv dot set text message. Okay, so this is how you can simply show the latest name and updated group icon. For icon I'll show you the code. Okay, just wait a minute. So this is the complete part that you have to do for editing the name of the group and fetching the latest name of the group. Okay, now how we will perform the editing image of group icon. So what you have to do, very first of all, simply create a new activity of name edit group image, and inside this activity you can see I'm using very basic components like image view and image button for editing the image, a button for uploading, and a progress bar for showing the progress. So I will show you the complete code. Constant layout is a parent layout, then simply using a very basic image view. Okay, then using a very basic image button, and then I'm using this image button. For now I just made it invisible so you can see that how it is looking. Okay, so I will make it invisible back. Okay, so after that I'm using this progress bar. So it is just a very simple layout file that you guys can create by your own. Okay, now after that open this group image. So for performing uploading and updating task, what you have to do, you have to pass some values from group info. So when user will click on that image view in this group info, on this image view, so we will pass two values, which is URL and address. So the part is quite simple. Here you can see image view, and when user will click on it, so we will create intent. We will pass two values, URL of the previous icon, image, and address. And in this edit group image we will fetch these values. So you have to declare these all these variables. Simply pause the video, write down. Okay, and then you have to fetch these two values, which is must. Okay, and after that simply run this part of code. I mean write this Picasso line for showing the previous image of group. Okay, and then simply give the reference for storage, and then when user will click on the edit btn, so we will simply open intent for selecting images from the device. So that part of code is this. When user will click on the update btn, so first of all we will delete the previous image URL, and then we will upload the new image. So the code for deleting previous image is quite simple. We are using get reference from URL for deleting, and on success, on complete, we will simply upload image. Fine. Now inside this upload image, progress bar dot set visibility visible. First of all we will make it visible, and then we will run this part of code for uploading the image file and getting its URL in real time. For this part of code you will have to simply visit rajansharma.com, join membership, and you will get every single line of the code. Okay, and inside this on complete listener, when the image is uploaded successfully and we receive the download URI, so again we have to create a map, and we will upload the value, update the value, which is group URL, download URI dot toString, firebase database, get instance, get reference, child, last m dot child address, update children map. So this was the part of code, and on complete, progress bar set visibility gone, intent, and then simply edit group info. So basically what I'm doing, that when image is successfully uploaded, so we will simply go back to group info from edit group image activity. So this is the complete code, and inside this on activity create, we will handle that when we successfully pick any image. So what we have to do, so if request code equals to 1, request code equals to result. Okay, data is not null, data is not null. So we will simply hold the value of data inside this image URI, and then we will simply store write this Picasso line for showing new selected image inside the image view, and we will simply make the update btn visible. So this was a complete code for this editing group image. So yeah, and inside this group info, one small validation that we need to do is if the admin, I mean if only users can edit the group name, so you can see that current user id equals to admin user id, so we will make the edit group tv gone. Okay, so this is all we have to do here. Okay guys, and now after implementing this tutorial and writing down all this code that I'm showing you in this tutorial, you will be able to edit the name and URL of the group. Okay, and in case if you face any errors, you can let me know in comment section. I will try to reply in next 24 hours as soon as I can. And for source code, you can simply visit rajansharma.com. You can send money on PayPal, on my new PayPal account, not on previous one. Okay, I closed that one. So this is how you can get the codes. If you like this tutorial, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Do not forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.